What's up, Leadership Collab listeners? Thank you so much for joining me on my YouTube channel. My name is Kayla and I help professionals improve their leadership skills and feel successful every single day. I am pumped to be here. I have my post-it with the things I want to cover today and tell you about. I am super jazzed because the Leadership Collaborative isn't just a YouTube channel that you see here. So I'm really excited today because the Leadership Collaborative isn't just the YouTube channel, it goes beyond that. And the Leadership Collaborative is actually a community of leaders. I host a group on the Mighty Networks platform where we talk about leadership tips, tricks, topics, themes. Last month, or for the month of October, we've been talking about burnout and leading through tough times. We've talked about setting boundaries, setting yourself up for success, having a nighttime routine, finding alignment, and basically figuring out how to act when you know you need to focus on what you can control. So I want to tell you something about this collaborative. So I open up enrollment for the next month for people to keep joining us at the end of each month. So October 26th on Monday, I'm opening up enrollment so that you can join starting in November. And I'm super pumped about this because I haven't even picked November's theme yet, but we're going to be doing that on Monday when enrollment opens. So what I'm going to be doing is posting a poll on my Instagram, and then you can help me vote on the topic. So if you haven't followed me there yet, make sure you follow me at Kayla Fahey-Ahrndt so you can watch my stories and my feed posts and help me pick next month's theme. It's gonna be really fun. Something else I want to let you know about, if you are interested in joining the Leadership Collaborative and want to hear about it as soon as enrollment opens, just go to the description here and I have a link, and it's basically just a wait list. You can sign up to join the wait list so that you'll know about it right away and you don't miss anything. Also, I'm really excited because November is sort of starting out the month fresh for something new. So I actually created a brand new private podcast. Some of you might know I have the podcast called the Glow Getters Podcast. That's public. I actually have a private one just for Leadership Collaborative community members, and it's only for them. So they get to see all the content that I create for them on the private podcast and on YouTube. I post videos that are private on YouTube for them to watch. And it's really nice because if you're on the go, you have kids, you're doing laundry, you're driving, you can listen to the podcast and get the content. If you have more time and you're able to sit down and watch my videos that I post in our group, then that's great too. But you're getting the content in two different ways, so that I can meet you where you're at. I also do like blog posts and infographics because I realize we all learn in different ways. I wanted to share something that I shared yesterday or a couple days ago in the Leadership Collaborative, all about how to focus on what you can control. So I know we hear about, focusing on what you can control. Here's kind of my brained up notes. And I gave the group 5 different tactics for focusing on what you can control. And I had people vote on their favorite tactic. One of the ones that I want to share with you is one that stood out to people as something that was new for them. So I'm calling it the marble effect, and I use this to depower or unplug something or stimulus that comes at me. And I use this when I'm feeling like the stimulus has triggered me in some way, where all of a sudden I am triggered, meaning I feel really uncomfortable. Maybe I have a physical reaction. I get hot, my ears turn red, I feel angry right away, or I want to blurt out a response like, "Ah!" And when I think about that thing that's triggering me, I can do some reflection and realize, well, maybe that's triggering me for a specific reason, or maybe it's something that I don't need to give power that doesn't really matter in the long term. So let me give you an example, and then I'm going to tell you how to apply the marble effect. So when my friends came to me and was talking to me about a person at work that makes really offensive comments, and kind of digging in deeper with her after asking questions, it kind of sounds like this person just feels really insecure around my friend because my friend is a successful woman. And this happens in the workplace. We know it does. And I'm sure it can happen with men or other groups of people as well. But essentially, these comments are just unnecessary. And honestly, trying to go back and forth with this person over the comments probably wouldn't be productive. I think one of the strategies I gave my friend was asking questions to kind of turn around and have the person who said the comment reflect on what it really means, what they said. But the other thing that the person, my friend, can do, instead of giving those statements power and allowing that person's words to really hurt them, is to use the marble effect. So if I hear a comment that I'm just like, whatever, I want to let it go, and I know I need to let it go because it's going to bother me if I don't, I picture a marble on my shoulder. Okay, so here's my marble. And I picture the marble kind of like what people say when things go in one ear, out the other. I picture the marble sort of starting here on my shoulder, and I'm like, oh, I want to get it off my shoulders. So I roll it, and it goes behind me across the back of my neck, and it goes in my other shoulder. Marbles are heavy, right? So as that marble picks up momentum, it falls and leaves my shoulder, and it plop on the ground, and like a massive explosion of marble. Glass shattering everywhere, not injuring anybody, but just I have dissolved it. I have taken any power that those words had. I put it in a tiny marble and I shattered it. Boom, there it goes. That is just one way to stop giving words power that don't really matter in the long term, that are not going to serve you, that if you keep the power in those words and take them with you, they're going to bug you all day long, even if it doesn't matter. Don't lose any sleep over it. Use the marble effect. The other 4 strategies I told my leadership collaborative members about was the pause and react and respond method, the flip it real good method, and the validate, accept, and move ... onward method, and the charge and amplify method. So if you're in the collaborative, these are the types of lessons that you're going to get from me. This is just a small portion of the lesson I just taught the other day. There's so much more that goes into that. And there's a lot of reflecting that we do and we do together, and it's very productive because we're a team and we're bouncing ideas around each other and playing catchball, hence the word collaborative. So again, if you're interested in checking this out, no obligation, just join the waitlist in the description below. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at Fahey-Ahrndt so you can find out what the theme is going to be. And remember, enrollment opens on October 26th. I hope to see you there, and I hope the marble effect helps you. Let me know if it's helpful to you and if you're able to use it in the next couple weeks. Talk soon. Have a great day. Bye, guys.